Okay. How are you guys doing? This is Ryan. Welcome back to the channel. Happy New Year, the first video of 2025, and this is my 1 year prediction video. What are my 2025 coin predictions for some coins that I own? And I can also go back and look at my predictions for 2024 to see how I did. So that's what I'll be doing in this video. So with that said, let's jump into it. My price predictions overall, as I go through these, were a bit high on some of them. But I do think I was potentially just a little bit early, because my first prediction was that BTC would break $100,000. It was $44,000 when I made the video last year. I'll have this video linked in the description below. So I did get that one pretty right, and I said it would top somewhere around $120,000, which it didn't do last year. But I would say for my 2025 prediction, I do think BTC tops somewhere around there. Maybe goes a little bit higher, but I just don't see too many big buyers to really move the needle. MicroStrategy's fully leveraged in. I think Michael Saylor said he bought like $200 million the other day, and the price went down. So that means it's hard to find enough buying momentum. How many more BlackRocks? How much more big money can this coin actually get into it without having like real utility? You know, it's not a very useful coin used for payments. People just buy it and sit on it and hope it goes up. But I think what you're going to see happen in the rest of my predictions here is people are going to get tired of the underperformance compared to the rest of the market, and they will diversify into other coins to get higher returns that they could actually move prices on, to be honest. So with that said, BTC dominance today, I think it's important to talk about. It's 56% on January 1, 2025. So I see this falling by 15-20%, so somewhere around 40 to 35%. And that money will flow into other coins that I'll talk about in this video. So the next one I want to talk about is Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash last year was $260 when I made the video, and my prediction was that it was going to go to $2,000 a coin. It topped this year, it went to $700. So and it's currently sitting today at $437. So it's gone up almost half in a year time. It's outperformed that. It's actually 3x if you traded it in that sense. But I still feel like it's going to go to $2,000. And I think it could actually go higher. I think there's a big changing narrative in crypto right now. I think there's a pushback, which you're going to see. I think the market speak in terms of these coins doing well with BTC overall, in the concept of a store of value. And in the concept of Bitcoin being hijacked. I think some people are really going to have issues with that and shine light into that and saying, why isn't it peer-to-peer electronic cash anymore? Wait a second, Bitcoin Cash is peer-to-peer electronic cash, and you're already seeing a lot of people defect away from BTC. A lot of people being very critical of Michael Saylor. This new government corporate coin is not really the ethos of the ecosystem. So with that said, I was off by that projection by over 50%, so pretty big miss. But I think I was early. So with that said, I should also say in my predictions that what I think it'll be at the year end. So I'll name like a top and where I think it'll finish the year. So we'll start with Bitcoin Cash. I think Bitcoin Cash will definitely go over $2,000. I don't see it finishing the year there. I think it's going to finish the year somewhere around $800-900. I think the market will get euphoric and find pricing. So I think it runs up and then finds a nice price point around there. Now BTC a year from now, yeah, I think it's $93,000 today. I think it'll be somewhere in the neighborhood. I think 93,000. Maybe it sits around 100,000. Maybe low. Maybe it does top around, say around 120. I just don't see it doing, I just don't see it moving that much. I just don't know how much money. I think the opportunity is outside of BTC, because there's about a market cap of $1.9 trillion in BTC, daily volume around 33 billion. I think that moves into other coins, and yeah, so BTC may be up 10-15%. So anyways, moving on. Doge was my next one. Doge was at 9 cents when I made this video last year, and Doge topped somewhere around high 40s in cents. So Doge had a very nice return. I predicted it would go over $1. I said about $1.10. I still think that's very much in play. Today we're at 32 cents, 31 cents. So I think Doge has a very good year, and we'll see what's in store for it. There's obviously with Elon Musk, with X and the integrations would be interesting, and if people are chasing memes, this meme actually has high liquidity in it. It moves 1.9 billion through it today, so it's pretty incredible. So if you want to make a lot of money in memes, this is one of the few coins you could really do it in. So Doge, I think it goes to 110. I think it finishes the year somewhere. Again, I think the market's going to go up. I don't think it ends at a top, which I was kind of predicting this year. I think we end the year at about 65 cents for Doge. Next one is Monero XMR. Monero, when I made the video last year, was at $145. Let me confirm where Monero is today. My prediction was that it was going to go to $850. Again, a bit high. I still think Monero could go that high, again, as we get a lot of pushback towards BTC. But Monero went to it's at $193 today. Let me see its top for the year. We topped somewhere around, one year, 223. So way off on that prediction. The problem with Monero is it's hard to get. Delisted a lot of places, but I think in terms of same reason I see BCH pumping a lot, and same thing Doge, maybe, but the BCH and Monero are two communities very staunch on like the true mission of crypto for payments, and Monero has a strong emphasis on privacy, which is important. So I definitely think there's a revolt. It has a real market, especially in the dark web. If you want a private transaction, it's one of the most popular places to do it at. So anyways, moving on. Next one, Ethereum. Ethereum, when I made this video last year, was about $2,200. And I know ETH is, not having a great year in terms of its normal bull cycle. Today it is up from last year. It's at $3,333. What's happening is Solana's taking a lot of what I got in the last bull market. The fees on Ethereum are very expensive, and it still is a large market cap coin. A lot of things happen on it, but it certainly is getting capitulated. And I did predict that it wouldn't do as well as it typically did. Ethereum, is been my best performing coins I've ever held. I bought my first Ethereums around $70, $80, and then now it's much higher, and so, but it's losing its same reason BTC is running into issues is because it's not able to scale and provide real value when it's time to deliver. It's going to happen in the future in crypto. There's my dog. Hey, Wolf, come here. So anyways, Ethereum I predicted would go to $7,000. It topped, sorry, my dogs. Someone must be out there. Topped somewhere around $4,000. So again, off, not terribly off. Less than 50%, which in crypto seems like nothing sometimes. But I said it would go to $7,000. I still think $7,000 is in play. Again, as money gets diversified out, the coin has massive amount of daily trading volume. It's going to be attractive to, again, diversify out of BTC, move the coin. This is how I store in my mind how bull markets tend to play out, having gone through a few of them. So anyways, that's my prediction for Ethereum. I think it finishes the year, it really needs to, I think Ethereum, I hate to say this, is kind of broken. I don't know if proof of stake was the best thing necessarily. I don't think EVM is even really the future, to be honest. I think I didn't even talk about BCH with its UTXO developments. As that gets built on, different scripting gets built into the scripting, DeFi through UTXO that might be superior. As EVMs are struggling to scale. So anyways, next one I talked about last year was Cardano. Cardano was 55 cents. Again, Cardano's been around for a while. It's a coin that again, I just always have done well with. I'm always like under impressed with the coin in terms of performance, in terms of like actual deliverable products. So, but yeah, it's 55 cents. I predicted it would go to $5. I still think it can jump a lot. It's only at 86 cents today, so not the biggest year for Cardano, but Charles Hoskinson is pretty influential. It seems he's an audience. It did top around $1.16, so it did almost 2x throughout the year, and it's down a bit now. Yeah, so Cardano, still I think gonna go, I don't know, maybe I gotta pull back my prediction a little bit. Maybe it goes to, tops out $4, and I think it finishes the year around $2. I'll make sure, I think I forgot to mention my Monero prediction. I'll quickly mention that Monero, I think finishes the year, I do think it maybe runs to maybe only like 600, finishes the year maybe like high 200s. Again, I think the market goes up and finds I don't think it capitulates. I think the following year it's going to capitulate. It's going to be worse, but I think we go up, find a landing spot, and then 2026, I don't think it'll be the best year for crypto. We'll see. In terms of prices. Then let's get to my worst prediction for the year. This is a coin I've kind of followed. It's FIL coin. I meant to say it was around $5 when I made the video last year. It's actually essentially flat. It's about $5 right now. It went parabolic the last market. Looking at the coin further, it has a lot of pre-mine, which is always an issue. So you're kind of have issues with sellers in those situations. It did go to around $10. So at one point it did pump pretty high. It went over $10. But I still think it'll go up a bit higher. Still think the coin will get pumped, probably around $50 from here. Probably finishes the year, $7-8. I'm not predicting huge returns for the long term of crypto this year, but stay informed. Subscribe to the channel if you like content like this. If you want to see how my predictions do this year, I make content every couple weeks here on YouTube. And I'll give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts on some coin predictions for this year. What do you think I am looking good on? What do you think I'm overestimating, underestimating? Let me know down in the comment section below. Thank you guys, appreciate it.